Good morning. I have a cup of hojicha, and you saw me have my matcha, always a matcha shot. Hojicha has been my morning go-to for a while. It's a Japanese green tea, but it's like roasted darker, so it has like a darker color obviously, and it's just a really nice roasty, savory flavor. I bought a really big bag from an Asian grocery store near my house, and I also bought like a big bag of genmaicha. So first I drank through the full bag of genmaicha, then I opened up this one and I've been loving it. And I figure like I'm just gonna continue that cycle because whenever I finish off my hojicha and go back to genmaicha, it's like the best thing I've ever had. And then whenever like I finish off my genmaicha and switch to hojicha, again, it's like the best thing I ever had. Like I feel like the time away from it, like if I like keep switching out those two, the time away from it like makes me appreciate it more when I do have it. But it's just so good. Those are the things I like to start my morning with, or like straight oolongs. But long time no talk. I'm not sure if you're interested in like a life update or anything like that since I've taken my break. Basically, I've just had a really awesome summer doing a lot of really fun stuff. We just got back from a weekend at our friend's lake house, our friends Anna and Andrew. We met them when we worked at a pizza restaurant, so you never know where you'll meet like the coolest lifelong friends. But they're vegan and they basically just like spoiled us all weekend cooking these amazing meals, and really like it felt like a retreat, you know, it was just what we needed. But I'm eager to get back on here and get back to hanging out with all of you. But my break did really feel like restorative. I was kind of hoping I would gain more insight or more like inspiration, but I'm still kind of deciding how I'd like to move forward. I'm going to be trying out some new formats and things like that, so we'll see where everything ends up, but I think I'm gonna stick to talking about tea. Also, I'm really into sewing. That was what I did on like most of my break, is like every week I sewed something new. I made dresses, I made a little overall thing, like the short overalls. So I'm hoping you'd be interested in seeing that. It's hard to film like how I sew though. I tried to make a video like that during my break just to experiment, and I didn't like filming it, to be honest. It was very tedious and it made like the actual project a lot harder because it was just like in between every step I had to stop and like get a good shot, you know. But I would definitely like to show some of the things I made, and you'll see me like wearing them, I'm sure. But I'd love to make a video like that if there's any interest. But I think I'm gonna stick to tea. I'm always drinking tea. I know a lot about it. I do want to branch out like with sewing and other stuff like that, but tea is just like my thing. So if you're here for the tea, feel free to stick around. Gerald and I are going on a really big trip next month, and I'm thinking I do want to vlog the trip just for our own memories, but I'll probably also share some of it. Like, I don't want to be so dead set on vlogging that I miss out on things or create unnecessary stress, but I do want to document the trip because it's kind of like just a really big trip for us, something we've wanted to do, and it's for my birthday, so there's that. And I do want to document it just so I have it. I figure it'll be cool to share too, because when you're planning trips to somewhere where you don't have like anyone you know there, like if you're planning to go out of the country, it can be kind of difficult, and it's nice to like see other people's experiences. So I will be doing that. It's somewhere in Europe, so I'm really excited. And yeah, I did a lot of visiting with my family, a lot of fun outings with my friends, during this break, and yeah, I'm ready to come back. So I figure what better way than to just hang out and drink some tea together. But I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna try to get like our house in order a little bit. You know, when you come back from a little trip, everything's kind of all over the place. So I'm working on that, and we'll see what I drink next. On to our next cup. When my kettle is like just cooling off from my first cup of tea, I like to make like a green tea so I don't have to like reheat the water. It's just like a good temperature for like a nice green tea. So this one is David's Tea's Organic Anji Green. And it's a Chinese green tea. This is how the leaves look. And it's really good. You don't want to use too hot of water with like a green tea like this. And you don't want to steep it for too long. So it's the perfect time to make a tea like this when my kettle is like kind of cooled from my first cup. And I'm gonna drink this while I get some stuff done around the house. So for my next cup, I went with this red Oolong. And it's so good. This is my first time trying it. It's red Oolong from Firebelly Tea. And it's just a straight Oolong from Taiwan. And Firebelly Tea, they started sending me tea during my break. So I haven't talked about them on here yet. And this is my first time actually trying them because I wanted to try it on camera. Oh my God, it's good. So good. It's kind of like a tea Kuan Yin, but a little bit, I think maybe sweeter. Like it has like a plum note to it. Oh, it's fabulous. It's really gloomy outside and Gerald's gonna be home any minute for dinner. So I just thought I would have a little break before he walks through the doors. But I went to the grocery store, bought a crap ton of vegetables, and I'm making eggplant sandwiches for dinner, so I'm really looking forward to it. But I'm going to finish this like while I prepare dinner, and we'll see what else I get up to today.